2023, and I thought it's time to put my Christmas tree up. So I bought this stand here a couple of years ago at a local grower just down the road at Venus Hill, and he was selling these, and I took one look at it and thought, what the hell is that? And he's promoting it as the best stand he'd ever come across. So I bought one because I wasn't keen on the one I already had, and it really is the best Christmas stand I've ever known for a live tree in 60 plus years of age of stands. There's some pretty lousy ones out made of plastic or rubbish. This thing really works. It's called a quick stand. I don't know who actually makes it, because all you see is on the internet it's companies selling it. It's very hard to find out who actually makes it, but once you know the name of quick stand, I'll try to find a link to put in the description section that points all that out. But it's two parts. A really heavy duty, I don't know, that's got to be at least 10mm thick, 3/8 bar, weight, plenty of weight there. These long, this is the large version, by the way. There is a smaller version, but this can take a trunk. I've measured between there, let's say, but allowing for the radiuses down here of about 4 inches. The idea of these long prongs is they go up and they can bend a bit. You can move them around, see? So they will go through any branches. You can push it up through the branches without having to trim it right off to branches at that height. And it's got a little pin at the bottom, or like a nail, and that is crucial. You have to, well, I do, I don't know if they tell you to, but I did. I drilled a hole at the bottom of the trunk, and it sits on there, and then it centres itself really nicely. And then these loops at the top, I think the instructions, if there were instructions, I can't remember, mentioned, will just tie them together. That pulls it in like that, all work a job, around however thick the trunk is at the top, and supports it. So that supports it at the bottom. This clamps it 18 inches up, and it really does work. Now, what I thought a way of doing that, and so I've always got it handy, is a large tie wrap plastic thing, which I don't cut off each year. I have a penknife with a blade like that. You can see, there's those little tongue down there. Oh, you can see them, I hope you can. Stick it down there like that, and as you see, voila, it comes undone. So when I put it up the tree, put some gloves on, because it's a bit prickly in there, you just wind it round, through there, put it together, and pull. Oh, I've got it the wrong way around, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Alright, so it's got to be teeth out, is it? Oh no, it isn't, that's right. Well, it's probably an older one now, it probably need to replace it, but used it a couple of times. But anyway, that pulls them in, click, 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 use it a few times, maybe not forever, because the plastic wears and gets rounded off with the little teeth. But that's the general idea. And when I take it off again, just stick the penknife in the tongue. It should just come off. Should. It says. Come on. Careful you don't slip and slit his hand. Come on, get in there. Come on. It's supposed to be demonstrated for people. There you go. There it click and off it comes. So, well, and it sits in a massive dog bowl, which is nice and deep, nice lot of water in there. It is, well, you're supposed to put it 3/4 full, so that'll be up to the 4-inch mark, or 110 centimetres, 100mm, depending what units you prefer. It's about 8.5 to 9 inches at the diameter at the top. It's big and sturdy. It's not going to split on you too easy. It's a good thing, built to last. So what you do is you mount that on your tree outside, put that indoors, carry the tree indoors, put the water in it, and a disprin or aspirin, you know, it helps to keep cut flowers alive, or just a big cut tree, but same thing. And just block it in it and top it up, very easy to see, top it up, isn't it, necessary? So I will show you how I prepare the tree, even though I've almost prepared most of it anyway. I'll pretend I'm redoing it again. So get that out of the way. That out of the way. Put some gloves on because it's a prickly bugger. French. The best job for preparing one of these trees is one of these rasps to get the old little branches off at the bottom. When you cut them off, well, pre-snip them with some secateurs, and that rasp it nice and smooth, and that's for drilling the hole up. And I'll show you a few other ones as well. Get that out of the way. Right. Hand it this thing, not like that. It's been standing in a bucket of water for the last week anyway. Right. Drain off. Onto the net. Move it around if you can. I'll be too close to it now, aren't I? Let's just check I can see that is in frame. Oh yeah, that's in frame. And as you can see, I have actually already drilled these holes, but that's what I'll use anyway. So first of all, you would cut the end off nice and clean with a wet wood saw, i.e. a pruning saw, something like that, not carpentry saw. And then where any little bumps and bits sticking out, one of these things just takes it off with great ease. See, look at that. No trouble at all. You can shape it if it's got a big lump where a funny shaped branch or the tree wasn't nice and round. You can, and that would help get the let the water into the stem to keep it alive over the Christmas period. There you go. See, look, piece of cake that. No effort at all there. And then with your drill aligned along the stem in the direction of, not at some funny angle, so it sits in that pin nicely. You drill quite a large hole in the middle, so you can accurately, well, you can find the spike, you don't go off centre. And then other holes I've added a smaller drill around it and drilled up to like the full, that length, 2 or 3 inches deep. And that also helps to let the water get up into the stem to keep it alive, rather than just relying on that flat plane. So you increase the area for it to take up water. Just keep drilling up there. It just goes up there, but wet wood doesn't drill very well, so you have to keep releasing it. Well, that does, because I've already got a pilot hole. I might as well just do this, haven't I, for fun. This one. Alright, there we go. Lots of holes for water to get up there and then get into the system of the trees. Well, they've got veins, whatever they call them. Sucks the water up. Right, put these out of the way so the tree doesn't knock them over. So now we've removed the branches. There's one still there. We'll see how it fits. I'll cut the this bit off just so you can access it for the stand. Just use a knife best I can. Come on, it's funny netting stuff. I'll probably just do it on the outside. I don't have to do all the branches, just the ones at the bottom, so I can see what's what. Ooh, okay. Now you start to see it, get the crap off. Yeah. Now that was obviously a branch we don't really want. I'll get rid of that. Hang on. About this handy at the start, shouldn't I? Normal pruning secateurs. These are the posh ones. Get rid of these lumpy bits off. That's what I really want there. Now, I suppose still need to pull this back a bit. Put my gloves on again. Get out of the way. What do I do with the stand? Is it round? What do I do with it? Right. Over here. Move that over there so you can see. Grab hold of it. Now, using the gloves, I can get in there and grab a bit of the stem. Bounce it, and hopefully, if I can see this, I can't really see much. Where is it? Where's the stem? There it is. Guide it down. There we go. Oh, there we go. Wiggle it around. Go straight down. Right, I've got it. So we can lift it up. Up here. Once I have it, there we go. Look at that. Even like that, it's quite sturdy without tying it on. Does that look pretty square? To come behind you to have a look. Not bad, but you can easily rotate it a bit. Isn't it, can't you? Well, in your room you can rotate it. This is a very nice tree that took me a long time picking that one. It's got lots of nice evenly spaced branches and lots at the top for those little baubles are only this big, of which I've got quite a lot. I'm afraid sniffing there a bit. So we have about 100 baubles in our family, going back over 100 years. So I've got to find plenty of space for them, and I don't want it too big. It goes between the patio doors and an armchair, so there isn't room for these ones that are that wide. This is a 7-foot tree. So there we go, that's in there I think. So now wherever that, what do I do with it? There it is. You can't do this with gloves. So we put this on, that, you know, tie wrap. The bigger the better really. You can't see them. Black thing. There. Yeah, I'll probably do it the next size up. I've probably got one. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's pretty diverse to me, isn't it? For everything? Oh, I've missed that one now. Go on, go on. I'm going to pause there and go and get a bigger one. That's not quite enough. Right, I'm not sure which is a bigger one. I think it's the same one, but I know there's a trick with this, isn't there? Are they the same one? Yeah, there's a trick with this, isn't there? I think. Yeah, how do you do this? Yeah, you put them two together, don't you? Is that it? Something like that? No, it's not right, is it? I can't do that. How do you do it now? Oh, you lock one like that and one like that. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Put it round again. All of them? Yeah. This one goes through here. That one on there. Put it tall. Feeling round to get that down. Better to have one big one, I think, than lots of little ones. Yeah, tricky that. Come on. Well, best I can do at the minute. You really need one big one and give it a good old pull, which I can't do here for some reason. Not quite working. Anyway, that's what it does. Now let's grab hold of it and see if when I lift it up, it all lifts up together, as is supposed to happen, so you can transport it into the house. I'll grab hold of it here. Without getting spiked to death. Right, does it get left behind? I can't see. Giving it a shake, is it falling off? I can't hear anything, so I presume it isn't. No. So there you go. That's adequate. Its gravity will hold it down, but while you're picking it up and transporting it into the house, probably like this, like I do, through the patio doors, you grab hold of it like this, with that first, and go through so the branches fold down as they go through the patio door. Knock the pointy end first. Where is it? Make sure it's on the table. So, put that out of the way. How's that look? Looks okay. Let's put it down on the ground so you can see the full height of it. I'll move that top bit. Fall a bit backwards. Right. Let's get this off. Come on, get off. Should I cut it somewhere? Damage the top. Can't get off. Oh. Ah. Go away. There you go. How's that look? That look half decent tree. Not quite upright, but so turn it round to an angle with the angle of your main view. And it probably will be. How's that? That's alright. Oh, that's because you're looking at a slight angle. It's on the side of the camera. Because I didn't spend enough time with that tie wrap. I haven't got one big enough. You need a big tie wrap, about 2 foot long, I think. Not 18 inches. Better? Yeah, there you go. Nice proportioned tree, that. Really good. I'm very pleased with that one. Right, so there you go. So I'm 6 foot and a nats. Used to be 6 foot 1.5. I'm not anymore. The room's about there. So with a fairy angel-y thing on the top. Be just up to the ceiling. Good, eh? Alright, thanks for watching. I thought I'd show you the base with it fitted so you can see where the arms go up inside the tree. Close up of the holes. So I thought at first, because it was very slight lean, that the pin, the nail thing, the spike on the bottom there, had actually gone up one of those other holes and slightly put it off cop, but it's not. It's actually in the middle one, and you can see how the arms go up inside the tree and push certain branches out of the way. Works their way through. That's quite tight there, isn't it? If you haven't got a table lot like this two of the little typical plastic white chairs, put end to end or front to front, these things. Put two of those facing each other and rest the tree, where's my finger, in the two arms that come down and will come out here, you know, like that. That acts as a quick above ground level tree support. Preferably 4 chairs, not 2. Anyway, there we go. Oh, where are we? There we are. This is what I mean about the chairs. Poking my finger out in a video doesn't really do it, does it? And you can get to the end sticking out. Well, obviously the stand wouldn't have been there when you start the job. I should have 4 chairs, but one broke, so I've got 3. There you go. Film in portrait, but it's the only way to get a tree in the space I got behind me. I'm up against the wall. I thought I'd show you the finished tree. I'm quite proud of it. I must have at least 100 baubles on there. So I'll walk around it and I'll do show you a few peculiarities of a tree with decorations on it that are up to 100 years old and still perfectly good. There we go. Now I'll turn the camera around. Start at the top, there's a dolly fairy, not very old, probably 1980s. But that fairy there, that green fairy, which has been redressed many times, looking a bit like Betty Boop. Can't really see her. Well, she has got red lipstick on, but it's been overdressed on that oversized bit of tinsel. But she's green, and I think she's made of acetate. There's her feet, see? Moulded one piece. That's my mother's. She's now 95. She got that when she was a little girl in the 1930s, because in the town she was born in Buckinghamshire, they didn't have any available, and that's the only dolly thingy they could find in the whole of, as her parents and in the whole of the town. So that's what she's had ever since. I think it's done well to survive. But also that bauble there, that one with a rusty top there, that's probably my father's parents. My dad was born in 1922, so that could be well over 100 years old. And one next to it, like a lantern, that's probably 1950s. What else we got? Oh, that thing there, that was the thing that was made on Blue Peter. I've still got, as is this one here, which I added a bauble on top of it. There you go. That thing. There's another Blue Peter thing in there as well. That's a children's program. That was supposed to be a bird, lost its tail, lots of sellotape with wings made out of stiff tinsel. You can see the beak, which was coloured in with felt tip. There it is. There's lots of these other baubles like that one you can see there. I think that's a Woolworth special. Many of these are Woolworth specials from the 60s and the 70s. That one there is one of my most modern ones. That's quite big. It's quite expensive. Back to glass again, not plastic. as is this monstrous thing here. I can find it in there, that thing. That's quite big, that is. That's about 5 inches long. It weighs a ton. That's quite thick glass and heat treated by the looks of it, with a flame. Lots of other, there's another typical Woolworth special there. Where is it? There it is. It's quite pretty, that. Oh, that's a foam ball covered in glitter with reflective, different coloured bits on it. Right. Oh, there's one, that one there. Again, that's all that's left of another one made of a blue Peter lantern when you hung a bauble in the middle of it. Well, the lantern made of gold cardboard disappeared years ago, but saved the bauble. That's it. Oh. What other really old ones we got? Did I show you that one? Yeah, that was another one that's really old. You can normally tell they're subdued metallics, pastel colours if you like. There's another one. There. And a rare one over there, which is that one. They're all German made, by the way. Is that one there? See it? I can focus on it. Yeah, there. One of those ones with a indent in the middle. I think they're all made in Germany back in the whenever. Most of the production in the world was made for those things there. And that one up there is a more modern one, as in 1970s. Similar affair. That again, Woolworths. One of a set. One with a dimple, one with stripes, you can see that white frosting, and one with spots. There you go. Oh, there's another old one at the back there. See that pink one? You can normally tell those, again, those pastel metallics again. Anyway, zoom out and follow it down. And guess what's at the bottom? There it is. Where's the bottom? There it is. There's the old frame thing, the stand, and you can see the dog bowl rim is quite easily accessible, and a long spouted watering can is ideal for filling it up again.